Hey, it's Tuesday, and it's time for Tuesday Tips, Tuesday Tips, Tuesday Tips. Hey, Coach D here coming to you, bringing you some energy and love on the least loved day of the week, Tuesday. Yes, it gets no love. So I'm here today to share a tip that's going to help you to understand what is going on when we fail at those diets and changing our lifestyle. We have all these great intentions going in, and then something always happens that just stops us short from making it a lifestyle change. I'll give you a tip on what that is and how to overcome that. So today we're going to talk about sabotage and saboteurs. Saboteurs, all of it. And how that plays a role in making transformation and recognizing those for yourself, right? So what does sabotage look like, and why does it come creeping in when you have the best intentions for your health? But the sabotage comes from you, usually. Very rarely are there very intentional external sabotage going on. Most of it is going on up here. And let me explain how that works. So, say for instance, you and your family, pre-COVID of course, always get together and you know, on Sundays, and you have big dinners and you cook this good food, soul food, mac and cheese, whatever, ribs, whatever, just whatever, you know. And this was the time that you guys get together and connect and bond. So what happens when one person decides, well, I want to get healthy, I'm going to eat different, right? So you may start off by saying, okay, I'm going to bring my own. No, you may start off by, okay, what can I eat? So you're looking, well, I can eat the vegetables and the green beans and the this and the that, and you do very well successfully. Then as you progress, you start bringing your own food. Perhaps you're like, well, I'm going to bring what I know I can eat so I don't sabotage, right? And then you may get a little negative feedback, you know, like, oh, you can't eat what we eat. Well, just eat it, you know, just have a cheat day, just have a this. And, you know, there's some reasonings, science behind that says one cheat day is good, but we're not talking about that in general. We're specifically zoning in on the sabotage aspect of this. So then what? What happens after a couple of weeks of trying to maintain this, right? See, dynamics are changing. When you try to embark on a healthy lifestyle change, like relationships, they go through a transformation where your friends and your family have to understand that this is who you are now, this is what you are. And sometimes we're not that convinced, because we're not quite there yet, and because we don't see the end result, meaning the body we want, the health we want, we're not thinking of ourselves in terms of being that person, right? Being that person that just has a healthy lifestyle, that just, you know, eats healthy, does what is necessary for their body to feel good. So how do we overcome that? What is really going on in there is the question. See, we all have three basic needs when it comes down to it. The needs for love, belonging, and security. And if any of those three things are threatened at any point in time, there's a little part of our brain we like to consider our critter brain. It will then get into action. Like, uh-oh, wait a minute, we are losing love, we're losing the sense of belonging, and then comes in sabotage, and then comes in the compromise. You know, well, I'll just go ahead and eat this time, and then the next time it's something else, and then all of a sudden one decision turns into months of or undoing months of hard work. and then it takes months to get back on track. Are you feeling me on this one? You can understand. Is any of this sounding familiar? We're really tied. Food really bonds us with people, and if our relationship with food is dysfunctional, then sabotage will always show up in a way where it threatens other relationships. When our relationships are in tune with food, when our relationship with food is that food is nourishment, you can share and connect with anyone regardless of what's in front of you or regardless of what you're eating. But because other people around us have a dysfunctional relationship with food, that impacts us if we're not fully committed, fully embracing that lifestyle change, and it starts in our mindset. So saboteurs really all comes from inside, like what we fear losing. Because although our goal and our weight loss goal, our health goal is a very, it's a good one, there's nothing wrong with our goal. But with that positive intention comes negative, not results, but negative consequences, because we may lose something. We may fear lose something. Some people don't take well to adjustments in relationships. So it's much easier for us to give in than adjust that relationship dynamic, right? Some people don't take well to others doing and making conscious decisions without them feeling that it's a reflection on their bad decisions. So often when I'm a part of a food or a eating situation, people look at me like, what is a health coach eating? Oh, what are you doing? And then, well, I know I'm not eating. Like, my presence brings out all this stuff where people are just talking about what they shouldn't be eating. Well, I'm going to eat this anyway. I know I shouldn't be eating. And I've said nothing. I've actually said nothing to condemn them. So that just shows, I'm using myself as an example that will happen to someone else, right? When you're not a health coach or somebody with any title or anything, you're just you trying to live healthy, and then all of a sudden your healthy decisions negatively impact those who are around you because they're conscious, right? That's their issue. So in my practice, I work with my clients to help them to discover what are their saboteurs and sabotaging behaviors and patterns. And we really get down into identifying, discovering them, and finding ways to remap that, right? To reprogram that, to reframe that situation so that they can now become more empowered when it comes to food and their healthy lifestyle. So for you guys, what I will give you is this very tip, is that giving yourself permission to embrace the decision to have a healthy lifestyle. Like, what line do you get in to get permission to give or get permission for that? But there is something in our brain that needs to be reassured that love will not be lost, you're still going to belong. Like, there's a reassuring conversation that has to happen with yourself to say it's okay to be healthier, it's okay to make these choices. Other people won't always be comfortable or supportive, but it's okay. They still love me. They're just trying to learn how to deal with the newbie or the decision that I'm making for my health. And it's okay that they're not ready to make that decision for their own health. You don't have to condemn it. You don't have to, criticize or condemn them. You're just committed to your decision and your path, right? So having that permission granted to yourself that this journey is yours and that you're going to be okay, and the love is still there. It's just navigating those choppy waters of understanding. So have compassion for yourself and understanding, and for yourself and for those who are around you as you embark on your new healthy lifestyle. Understanding that at the end of the day, it's going to be okay. All right. So that is my tip for you today. And Detox December is starting. It's kicking off. So if it's not too late, we're going to be in the pre-working parts of it. And if you are interested, reach out. Go to my link. Go under events. And Detox December is there, and you can register. So until the next time, be happy, be healthy, keep moving, and be safe.